welcome to Ohm Colors. I'm Erica. On today's video, I am going to be sharing with you my current pencil collection. I have quite a few sets of pencils. I use a lot of pencils. Some of these pencils have not been used, but I have plans, so it's okay. And yeah, so I've gotten this. I have this broken down kind of in sections. So we're going to start with. Okay, so we're going to get started with the budget section, I guess. I have several pencils in this section. I've used several of them, and I really like some of them, and I don't like others as much. But that's what you get with a budget. It's kind of a hit or miss kind of thing. So first up, we have these ones. These are my Crazy Art pencils. Here is the swatch chart. Oh, I just have it on the one side. I just literally just took a ruler and made that up. I like how vibrant these are, although I don't reach for them very often. But for the price, it's amazing. So you can get 72 of these for $15, which is pretty good in my book. I mean, that's a really good deal. And like I said, the color is vibrant. It's darker than like Crayolas. Keep in mind, these are budget pencils, so you do have to work extra hard to get the payout that you want, and sometimes they're not gonna blend as well as the more expensive pencils. All of that. I'm just gonna put that disclaimer on everything that's in this budget section, because that's what you get when you want to save money. You have to put in a little bit more work. So anyway, so yeah, first up, my Crazy Art pencils. I will link all of the cases that I can as well down in the description below, as well as the pencils that I have too. Everything I found on Amazon. These are all the prices that I'm quoting are all from Amazon US. So yeah. Okay, so next we have just my wonderful Crayolas. I love these pencils. I've had these for, gosh, I don't even know how long. A really long time. I have mixed in a very old brand. Well, they're still out there. They're the Prang brand, but these are really old pencils, so they're made better. The ones today are terrible, but these ones are really nice. But I have those mixed in with my my Crayolas. So there's that little swatch chart there, and I have it in this lovely case. I love these kind of cases. Yeah. These, again, are not pencils that I reach for a lot because I have to work pretty hard to get them to work for me, and my hands end up hurting, but they're a pencil that can work for you. I just did a page the other day, a color along last month, using Crayolas. So definitely one that you can use. Okay, so this is my Coloria Imaginor pencils. Here's all the colors that you get. These are decent pencils. And I was surprised. I didn't realize how cheap they were. So you can get 72 of these for $24, which is a pretty good deal. They have pretty vibrant colors as well. You do, like I said, have to work to get them to blend and lay down well, but pretty decent pencils for the price, for sure. Also, the Crayolas, the 100 Crayolas, you can get those for, I think it was $20, about $20 for those. Okay, so next I have these ones. These are a newer pencil to me. Even though I've had them for a while, I haven't used them yet. So these are my Artex pencils. And I just have the 72 set. I didn't go out and get the big set yet, but I might, because I'm really enjoying these pencils. And for the price, it's pretty good. So you get 72 of them for $26. So that's a pretty good deal. And then I found this awesome case, which I really like this case too, to put them in. I love the little box that they come in. It's so cute, but I like to have my pencils in the cases. So, so yeah, so that is my Artex. Next, I have these Shuttle Art pencils. So I've had these for a really long time. I have the 180 set, and you can get these for, no, I'm sorry, 172. I don't know. I don't remember how many I have. I have a lot. It's either 172 or 180. But I have this set, and you can get it for about, you get the 172 set for about $30. I rarely use these, but they're a good hard pencil. So this would be good. These would be good pencils for like hair and fur and grass and things like that. There's a bunch of colors, and you can use the other colors, you know, as well. I have done full pages with these. I will be using these in my Johanna planner this year. And when I pull out specific color pencil sets to use in my planner, I'm going to try to be using those in my other pages as well, just depending on how well I like them, or if, you know, if they're too much of a headache. But I have colored multiple pages using these, and I do like it in the end, but they're not my favorite. They are a harder pencil. But yeah, so there is that one. Next, we have my Sucolor pencils, and I got these just because Coloring with Elena uses them. She just makes beautiful artwork, and I want to be like her when I grow up. So I got these pencils. They send you a color swatch chart when you order them, and I have just kind of gone through, and I did a little bit of color family grouping, but not very much. So I'm going to probably go through and redo that at some point. I have used them. They are a creamier pencil than like the Shuttle Art, but they're still not quite, I don't know. They're a budget pencil. So Sucolor, I got 180 for $36. Pretty good price. Yeah. I like them. They are softer, like I said, than the Shuttle Art, but they're still budget. So, but yeah, they're pretty good. I mean, and if Coloring with Elena can make magic with hers, then who's to say I can't as well, right? Just have to work at it. Next, I have my Artlicious Primo Soft pencils. Now, I searched for these on Amazon, and I could not find this particular set. I did find other Artlicious pencils, but they looked like they were really like kids pencils. So there were like 50 of them for like, I don't know, $12 or something like that. I think I paid a little bit more for these, but I did not see these on Amazon any longer. These pencils work okay. They're all right. They're not my favorite, but they have a good range of colors, and I have used them on pages before and have enjoyed it. I also have a couple other odds and ends pencils. So I have this set of 12 neon pencils that I have, and then some extra crazy art pencils and my Holbeins. My few Holbeins that I have. I don't have a whole set. These are the few that I have. And they're just kind of pushed in here with this other, just because this is the case that I had room in for them. So I have like the most expensive pencils with like the least expensive. But yeah, so there are those. Then we'll do this one. So I've got my Crayola Colors of the World in here. So that's all of these guys. So these are all this like the skin tone sets. You get 24 of those for like under $5 on Amazon. And that's an awesome deal. And then I also have, now these ones are more in the mid-range price, but I have the Crayola Signature. I have the 50 set, and these are $38 for 50. They're much better than the regular Crayolas, but not as good as they should be for the price, I think. I think they're a little pricey for the payout that you get. They're still not quite as pigmented as they should be. But pretty range of colors. I like supporting Crayola. They've always been part of my coloring life, so I bought them. I've used them a couple of times. So there are those. Let me grab the next set. And these are probably the shining star of the budget set. These are my Brute Fooners. Brute Fooner squares. You get 120 of these for about $28. I love these guys. I think they're just the best. Yeah, just love them. I will be doing a color along with these this month. So if you guys are interested in that, keep an eye out. Yeah, love these guys. They've been around for a while, and I know a couple other YouTubers are really love them as well. And they are, several people have like multiple sets of them. I do wish you could buy these open stock. These are one of the ones out of all these budget ones that I would like to buy open stock. And there's a couple, actually, there's a couple Crayola colors that I would like to buy open stock too. They have a couple of really neat colors. But yeah, there are the Brute Thinners. Those, and that is, I think, all of my budget pencils. So I'll be back with the next group. I did have one other set in the budget, and it was these Arteza pastels. I don't have these mixed in with my other Artezas, and I don't know that I will be doing that. I have swatched them out, I think, or maybe I didn't actually swatch them and I just made I don't know what I did. But yeah, I would like to work these in with my other Artezas, although they don't perform quite the same, so I don't know how well that would go. But yeah, these are not quite these are like their lower quality pencil, but the colors are really pretty. And I did not write down how much these are, but you can find these on Amazon, and I'm pretty sure they're relatively inexpensive. So there are those. Okay, so now we go on to like the mid-range ones. So the Crayola Signature, we're in that one as well in this price range. I'm going to say these guys are, so these are the Castle Art Gold. I have the 72 set. I have used these, I think, on maybe once, and I have not been back. I did not enjoy the process, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to use them again. They do have some really pretty colors in here. I am going to give them another chance. Like I said, I'm going to be using all of these in my Johanna planner, and then trying to use them in other books as well, just so that I can make sure that I use everything. So I don't know if I said, but that set of 72 is $55. It's a pretty good price. Next, we have the Kohinoor Polycolor pencils. I have the set of 72 plus a little bit more, but you can get the set of 72 for $60 on Amazon US. And then they also have a set of grays, a set of browns, like a portrait set that you can get. So if you just want to try out the pencils and see if you like them, you can do it. You can get those colors through there. But on some of them, they do like overlap with the colors in the main set of 72. So in the back here, I have all these extras. But yeah, I haven't actually colored a page with these yet. I used a couple of the pencils on different like parts of pages here and there, but I haven't done an entire page with them yet. So we'll see how that goes. I'm excited to use these. When I did use them, I think I liked them. So let's hope that that's still true. All right, next we have these guys, and these are my Cezanne pencils. These are probably one of the newest brands that I have. I don't even have a swatch chart done for them. Or maybe I did have one and I don't know. I ended up putting them, I think maybe just in the order that they were in. No, I have them in color family, don't I? It kind of looks like they're in color family order. Yeah, I think they are. Anyway, yeah, I don't have a swatch chart for these guys. I have not used these on a big project. I think maybe I just played with them a little bit. So this will be, hopefully these are coming up soon so I can break those out and use those. I will have to get a swatch going for those though. I didn't realize that. This one has one of my favorite pencil sets, not that side, this side, my Spherifarben pencils. I love these guys. You can get 120 of these for $43, which is a really good price. I have the 72 set, and I adore these. I think I have 72. No, I have a 96 set, which I didn't realize they make. So maybe now they just have the 72 and the 120. I don't know. But the price for the 120 on Amazon was 43 bucks. I really like these pencils. I might look into seeing what the 120 set looks like. I've not used them enough to need to replace anything yet. I have a couple of greens that are getting lower, but that's really it. But yeah, I love these pencils. These are one of my absolute favorites. They're soft, they blend well, they layer well. Yeah, really like these Schwerer-Farbens. Next we've got, let's see. We'll go to here. So this one would be the, I think these are the Marco Raffine pencils. These are one of the very first pencil sets I ever got. You can tell by my beautiful swatch chart here. Look how pretty that is. But they're a decent pencil. They work well for pastels. They don't have a lot of pigment in them, but they do blend well together. You can get several layers out of them. But yeah, they're very light on pigment. But, you know, they're all right. I think the price has gone up for these because I believe when I bought them, they were not this pricey, but you can get 72 of them for $33 on Amazon right now. I believe they were much cheaper than that when I got them the first time. And then also in here, I have some Giotto pencils, which I do not have a price on these, but I just have like, I think 24 set here, and then the skin tone set as well. These are a hard pencil. Like I said, I don't have the price for those because I forgot those were in here actually. But these are good to, it's just like a supplement pencil for me. That's why they're in between the Marco Raffines and my Artezas. So yeah. And then Artezas were one of the earlier pencil sets I bought as well, as you can tell by this beautiful little swatch chart here. I love my Artezas. You can tell that I've used several of them quite a bit. Some of them I've used so much that the color name and everything is all worn off the end. You can't read what anything says anymore. But you can get, so I thought that they were selling them in the 120, but I could not find that on Amazon for some reason. But I saw the 72 set for $40. So that's not a bad deal. Because I really like these pencils. Again, I think there's a way to get these individual, like buy them, but you have to buy like multiples of them. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that because I don't know for sure. But it would be great if they had them open stock, if you could just buy them, because then, you know, there would be definitely colors that I would be ready to invest in already. So yeah, so those are my Arteza Expert. Then let's see, what else do we have next? Okay, and then these ones. So these are kind of going more into the pricier side of things. I have the Lyra Poly Colors. I have the 72 set. I have used these on a few of them on one page, but I haven't used them since. I don't even have a swatch chart for them, but I remember liking them a lot. So I'm excited to use these again. And then I also forgot about these. These were a Target brand, and I don't know if Target still makes them, but they're called Mondo Llama. I'll research it on Target.com, and if I can find them, I will put like the price and everything on screen for you guys. But I went through and sharpened them, and I just have not used them. So I guess I must not have swatched them either. I like them. They're beautiful. They're really pretty. They feel nice. But these are on my list to use, so I'm excited to play with those. Okay, next we have Black Widows. So I have all of the sets. So I have it in this large case with the 4 zippers. I have put mine in my color order. I don't really know if it's in the right color order, but this is kind of how it makes sense to me. Going off the prices that I found to get all of these pencils, which is like, shoot, I can't remember how many there were. But to get all of the pencils, I think it's like 180 pencils maybe, it's $123 about. You can, they do come in individual sets. So you get like the Dragon set, which has like 36 pencils. The Monarch has 48. I think the first three, like the Black Widow, Scorpion, and Cobra have like 24 in them, I believe. And then you can get 2 skin sets. You get a skin light and a skin dark. And each of those were about $12, I believe. But they have 12 pencils in them. So I love these pencils. I use them all the time. Yeah, I like them. Really like them. I have found that they work really well with layering. And then once you have a light layer, then you can blend them pretty well together. Yeah, I love them. These are one of my favorites. I use them all the time. Next would be my other favorites, and that's the Prismacolors. I have them in this old case that you can no longer find, which makes me so sad because my little elastics aren't holding some of my pencils in anymore. They're moving all over the place. I love this pencil set, this pencil case. It's real dirty. Look at all that stuff in there. Ugh, don't look too closely. I'm going to shut that, or just show you this part of it. Ooh, that was gross. I do have mine swatched out. This is a really old swatch chart. You can see it's coming apart. I did try to tape it back together, but it's just ripped right through the tape. I need to get a new one going. I used the Color Family order that Color with Claire uses. Really liked the way that she put those in Color Family order, and it just made so much sense to me once she did it that way. I was like, yes, that can blend with that, that can blend with that. It just kind of opened your eyes to all kinds of different combos that you didn't really think about before. But yeah, one of my favorite pencils. Right now, Prismacolor 120 set is $138 on Amazon. But every once in a while they'll have sales and stuff. You can buy them open stock. If you don't want to get like the whole big set, you can get, you know, the certain colors that you want or whatever. But I love this. I love this set. It's a great set. I never have to search when I'm using my Prismas. I never have to search for another color to supplement something that I'm missing. It's always in here. Same with my Black Widows. These two pencil sets, I never have to look outside of those sets to find what I'm looking for. Yeah, love them. All right, next we've got, I guess we'll start on these guys. We have some Derwent ones. So these are my Color Soft. I don't use these very often because these are one of the early pencil sets that I got, and I tried to use them in a Johanna Basford book before I really learned how to use them, and I hated it. I hated them. I was like, why are these pencils so expensive? It doesn't make any sense. Who would use these? These are awful. And then I used them again a couple years ago and was like, oh, those are actually kind of nice. It's still not my favorite pencil, but you can see that some of them have been, you know, used a little more than others. The only thing that I don't like is for me, they don't hold the sharp tip as long as I would like them to. They're a softer pencil, so of course they're going to run down sooner, but it feels like it's really fast. And then it feels like I'm sharpening away my pencil, just sharpening away my money every time I sharpen my pencil. Whereas Prismacolors kind of do the same thing, but they actually, I feel like they hold a tip longer than the Color Soft. So, but maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. But you can get these open stock. These are nice because of that. So when I run out of a pencil, I can order just that one pencil to replace it. You can get a set of nope, we're not doing that one. Color Soft, 72 of them for $90. So yeah, these are a little pricey, but a pretty good pencil. All right, next I have the Derwent drawing pencils. I don't have these in a case. I probably need to get them in something if I can find a place to put them. You get 24 pencils. But these ones are fantastic. I love the consistency of these. I don't use them as much as I should, but I really like them. They color wonderfully. They're awesome. I really, really like them. But you can get the set of 24 here for $48. So it's about $2 a pencil. And you can get these open stock as well. But yeah, totally adore these pencils. I need to put them in a case, because when they're in a pack like this, like a little container like this, I set it on a shelf or stick it, somewhere, and it ends up getting buried and I can't see it. But if it's in the case with the other Derwents and I'm like, oh, I want to use my Derwents, so then I'll pull that out and it'll be in there. So I have to figure out a way to get these mixed in with either the Color Soft or the Derwent Drawing and Pro Color or something. Love these guys. Speaking of, we'll go straight to there. So my Derwent Pro Color. I really adore these pencils. They are very hard pencil, super hard, but I love them. I like the colors. I like the way they go down on the page. Love them for fur, hair, grass, anything that you needed a lot of flicking motions. These are perfect for that. The amount of pigment in these is phenomenal, which, I mean, you would expect, since they are, for the Pro Colors, you get 72 for $110. So they're not cheap, but I love them. Absolutely love them. And then the next ones that I have that are kind of in that price range. Actually, I'm just going to go straight back with this one. So then on the other side of where I have my Pro Colors, I keep my Light Fast. And I use these two in conjunction with each other a lot. And then here are the colors that you get for the Light Fast. Again, these are all just my idea of what color family order would be. I don't have, and these, I make my own little charts, but I don't really have like a download that I can give. So I just have like this main section, and then I'll doodle or whatever around the outside edges. I do have a few luminance as well, and I put my Lumis in here with, I only have a few, but I put them in here with the Light Fast since they're supposed to work so well together with those. I was listening to Karen Valentine the other day, and she says she uses her Lumis a lot with her Prismacolors. So I might try that as well. But yeah, I just have a few. But these are probably, I was going to say these are the most expensive pencils I own, but they're not. They're the second most. But you get, for Light Fast, you get 72 of them for $170. So pretty pricey pencils. Pretty pricey pencils. Next I have my Color Blend, my Spectrum Noir Color Blend pencils. These took forever to get the complete set. And I still am not positive that I have the complete set. I don't know if I do or not. They come in packs of 24, and then there are a couple of packs of 12 out there too, and I don't know that I got all of those. But I think that I have all of them. I've never really gone anywhere to double check, but it's not the end of the world. I think I have enough. I think I have enough pencils that I should be fine. But I don't use these as much as I should for the price that I paid, because each set, the sets that I saw on Amazon, like I said, they're sets of 24. They range anywhere from $35 to $65 a piece, depending on which set you're looking for. So the variation in prices is a little crazy to me, but this pencil brand, for some reason, was one that I had like full set syndrome with. I was like hunting for each of the sets and keeping an eye out for when they would go on sale and all that stuff. So I do like these pencils. I do have a little bit of trouble with breakage on some of them, but I think they got damaged in shipping. And it's not all, but the ones that are like a lot shorter than the others, that's why, because they would crumble as I would sharpen them and stuff. I haven't had any breakages since though, so that's good. I am currently using these in my planner, so I'm hoping to use them on some other pages as well, and I'm loving them. All right, and then my most expensive pencils, at least according to Amazon right now, are my Prismacolor Polychrome, or no, Prismacolor, Faber-Castell Polychromos. I love these guys. I use these a lot. I really like to do skin tones with my Polychromos. I used these with the my Derwent ones as well, my Lightfast and my Pro Color as well, and used all them together, and that was wonderful. Again, I was watching Karen Valentine, and she was talking about how she doesn't use Polychromos or the Lightfast very often because they're more oil-based, and it's harder for her to cover up like grayscale when she's doing her coloring. And I didn't even think about that, but yeah, these ones are not as, since they're not, you know, the primarily wax based, they are, you have to do a lot more layers to get the color intensity that you're looking for. But as you can see, I mean, I've used several of the colors down to the nibs, and I'm sure some of these are probably on their second pencil. I love these pencils, and I am so glad that I have them. So these pencils, my Prismacolors, my Black Widows, my Lightfast and Pro Color, and probably my Arteza and Brute Finners. Those are probably my top pencils. That's just off the top of my head. That's not me really thinking about anything. But those are the ones that I like the most, I think. So I am going to also share with you my water-based pencils, because I have just a few of those, but I want to talk to you about those as well. Okay, first up, I have my Arteza watercolors. These are I think these are Arteza Expert, yeah. Arteza Expert watercolors in the 120 set. I have not had great luck with these, which is upsetting because they are pricier. Maybe they've just recently been pricier and I got these on sale when I got them. I don't know. Or maybe I'm doing something wrong. That could be too, because, you know, I'm still learning how to use the water mediums. But I don't have a lot of luck with these. I've used them a few times, and still, every time I do, I'm just like, where's the color? What is happening? Yeah. So these aren't my favorite. You get 120 of them for $71. But I would really recommend spending your money on Inktense, a smaller set of Inktense, and going that route, because they just are so much better. But I also have the Caran d'Ache Super Colors. I have this 30 set that I got on clearance. I was so lucky to find it on clearance. But you can get 30 of these for $54 on Amazon right now. These ones do have quite a bit of pigment in them. And you can mix your pencils. That's the thing I like the most about the water mediums, is when you have a smaller set like this, you can mix things together to make the color that you're really looking for if you don't have that color in your set already. But yeah, I like these. Super pigmented from Caran d'Ache. They're going to be awesome regardless. But yeah, that is another set that I have. I also have the Derwent Graphitint. I love these guys. Love them, love them, love them. My beautiful friend Corey got me these, and I just adore these. I haven't used them as much as I should yet, but I did use them on a page, and I love them, and I'm hoping to use them again really soon in my planner. So yeah, love those guys. I don't know what happened to my swatch chart. I thought I had a swatch chart for those, but it's not in here. Or maybe I might have swatched it in my my big book of swatch charts, because I have that Ruby Charm Colors one. That's probably where it is. All right, so there's the Graphitints. Now, I know these aren't technically pencils, but I use them all the time, and I use them like pencils, so we're going to say they're pencils. These are my Neocolor 2s. I love these things. I have this set of 40, which I did not see on Amazon, but you can get a set of 30 on Amazon right now for $80. Very pricey, but I think they're totally worth it. I love these things. I just adore them. I think they're so fun. I use them all the time. Like them for backgrounds. I like them for coloring in large open like flowers or houses or anything with a large space to fill in. I really love to use these. Yeah, love my Neo colors. And then last but not least, in my water medium pencils are my Inktense. These guys are my fave. I had this set of, I don't know, maybe it was like, I don't know what you can get, 12 and then 36 maybe. I think I had the set of 36 for a really long time and finally got the set of 72 and just love it. I love them. I did fine with my smaller set, but it's nice to have a few of these extra colors to pull from. I love these. This is the color range that you get. I adore it. Love them so much. And then I try to keep a paper towel and water brushes in here as well so that I can take this on the go with me, because I found this cute little case, perfect for 72 pencils to take with you. And I take this with like a hardback book and my and I'm good to go. I go and sit like in carpool or whatever while I'm waiting to pick up kids. This is a great thing to have on hand. So yeah, so that I think is everything, I believe. Pretty sure. Yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed seeing all of those. Keep an eye out for my completed pages videos at the end of each month or the beginning of, month, wherever I can, whenever I can get them out. I will be talking about how I feel about each of the pencil sets that I'm using in my coloring planner. So if you haven't seen my January finished pages, in January I used the Pro Color, the Light Fast, I used my Tombow markers, I used my Arteza Expert pencils, the Marco Ruffin pencils. I think that's all of them. I believe that's it. Yeah. And I talk a little bit about how I felt about each of those in the book. And yeah. So check that out on my completed pages video if you're interested in what I think about those. If you have any questions about any of the pencil sets, I do have a couple of videos out there that they're old now, so I might need to redo them at some point, but I do have like pencil reviews, and I have some how I color with like the Derwent Inktense or the Neo colors. I have a couple videos out there about those. If there are any pencil sets that you've seen that you would like me to try to use more of in like my color longs or my weekend whips, let me know in the comments below. And I will try, like I said, I will try to link all of this in the description. Yeah, in the description box below. So if you see something that you're interested in and you want to purchase it, there should be a link for it. All right, so that is it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I know it was a lot of chit chat and a lot of show and tell, and I know sometimes those aren't the most fun videos to watch, but I know a lot of you were interested in seeing my current pencil collection. So that's it. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.